Hello? Wait, fuck. I was supposed to start with alright. Alright, so, this is Nova Drift. I'm playing this because it's... Okay, yeah, sorry. The game. Overview of this game. It's basically Asteroids, except cooler, because you get sweet upgrades. And also you're fighting enemies, not just asteroids. But basically... yeah, so I've decided to play this instead of, Don't Starve for a while. I'm probably gonna play, maybe one Don't Starve video per week. Because, like, here's the thing. So, it's getting extremely. Oh, it's like okay, cool. It's getting kind of difficult, and I just honestly on Friday that was like I realized, I know it's terrible, basically. Oh my gosh, it deletes bullets. Okay, so but like no. So hopefully, if I start playing an easier game, and I'm not saying this game is easy, I'm just saying it's more brainless. It's pretty self-explanatory what you have to do. But like I'm hoping that like this can be pretty simple. Not necessarily easy so much as simple. I don't have to do as much, you know, what do I say? Thinking? Cerebral thinking, let's go with that. Or at least not at the beginning with easy enemies. It gets harder, of course. And I might have to read some of the upgrades because I don't know what most of them do, but for now we're doing fine. Oh my god, why did I just get 5 upgrades? Okay, I have no idea why I got 5 upgrades. Okay, yeah. This game is different, so hopefully, I'll be able to actually think. And I had a nice weekend. I realized I've just run out of interesting shit to say in my life because nothing is actually happening. I'm on kind of the grind, the real life grind. Just waiting for things, waiting for college, getting my monies. Pretty basic. But like it doesn't allow for good content because, or at least not like content talking about my life. I mean, I guess I could talk about other shit that I like, but also I'm not really watching anything new. Again, just rewatching Gumball. I rewatched another show. It's pretty basic. It's not exactly thrilling to talk about that shit. And it's not something I want to talk about. But like work, I guess, was interesting for a while, and that's why I think that made interesting videos when I talked about my work, but now I'm not really. Nothing new is happening. Getting the same stuff, and I'm just chilling. Like I'm figuring out what to do and getting better and shit. When they say you get better at shit, surprisingly, I actually do get better at stuff. I never thought I would because I'm like, they're like, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it, and I'm like, no, no, I won't. There's no way because like I'm me, and like I'm just kind of slow at everything, which is fine with me. It's just like, when they expect me to be faster, that's kind of, oh my god, this is hype. But yeah, like, it's just, I'm actually getting better. And then, but that leaves for bad content because there's less like ridiculous shit that happens. I guess I dropped like a thing of paint on the floor. That was kind of funny. It was right at the end of the shift. I was doing really well, and I was like, oh shit. Because my boss got super mad at someone else the other day because they dropped paint while we were in the most hectic time of the night. And then just like I did the same thing and I'm like, oh no, he really hates cleaning up paint spills. I specifically know this because he's told me. before. But, you know, it doesn't add more projectiles. You're lying to me. It says add more projectiles, but it didn't. Fine, though. Oh, wait, hold on. It is. It does! What? Okay, well, now we're getting good. Now we're getting some theme here. Watch, look at this. We're melting the guys. Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm getting better. So that paint, he didn't really care. I mean, he kind of did, but it was near the end of the shift, and it was different because like the other coworker is a lot more experienced, and this, ow, this one was kind of, this was my fault too, but the other one was like, they're just different circumstances, and also it helps that it was like my first time spilling paint. But you know, you gotta be careful. Oh, god damn. Shit does indeed break. And it's like, no, most of the time it doesn't happen, but like, it's, you gotta go fast. And like, the slower you go, the less shit you break. But like, they just do not give us enough time to do everything we have to do. So like, if you don't go fast, you're, oh my gosh, we're charging up. Okay, so that's what's happening. Okay, that's awesome. But like, yeah, when you go fast, you make mistakes. It's pretty, you know, slow and steady wins the race. But like, that's so untrue. The tortoise and the hare has the worst, the worst moral like message ever. It's only, I mean, it's true. Okay, look, slow and steady will be more precise, but also sometimes you don't want to be slow and steady because just being fast is good. I mean, you shouldn't work too fast, but you have to find a happy medium because you can't work slow, especially if other people are working fast and you're holding up other people. It's my least favorite thing to do in work is when someone more important than me, you know, more important than me is pretty accurate. When someone more important than me is like, how is this gonna work? Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting to see. But when someone more important than me is chilling, and like, so like he's on the forklift and he's driving, and then like I gotta get where I'm going. We're crossing paths, is what I'm saying. And we can't pass each other, so one of us has to get out of the way. Usually it's me. But when the friggin' forklift driver gets out of the way, it just makes me feel bad, because I'm like, bro, like, dude, I would have gotten out of the way. Just tell me what to do, and I will do it. That's one of my main tenets. Whenever I don't know what to do, I just go straight to my boss, because I'm like, dude, this is just how it's gonna work. I'm gonna go to you, and you're gonna tell me what to do, and that's fine with me. And it's good on both accounts because, like, you know, I can get whatever he wants done that maybe the other guys aren't doing, and then I know what to do, and I don't have to think about what to do. Because a lot of times, I don't have a lot of that good judgment skill that takes time to build right now, and I honestly, I'm not gonna have enough time to build it before I actually, like, have to leave in the fall to go to school, which is gonna be an interesting experience, but you know. Point is it's not, it's like I kind of feel bad for them because like when I leave in the fall they're going to be down N employees. I mean, to be fair, there are like 20 employees and they're getting new ones, but like turnover rate is really high for that job, which is kind of surprising to me. Well, you know, there are a lot of people who stay a long time, but the turnover rate is still pretty high, even though it's a nice pay, but like, well, it is at least for me, because I'm, you know, as a second job, I'm getting quite a bit of money. But like, not exactly a career choice, I guess, is what I would say. Which is, why I'm going to school in the fall. Also, I'm popping off right now. Yeah, baby! Which is why I'm going to school in the fall, because, like, how the hell is this gonna work? Oh, that's kind of meh. Okay, but yeah, like, okay, sorry. I'm getting a little distracted because there's a lot of shit happening on the screen. It's just, the turnover rate's really high, and currently they've been talking about how they used to have like a lot more people, but now it's really, we're getting a couple more, but that's still not great either. Getting a lot of people is okay, I guess, but it's not really getting people that helps so much as people staying, because like they also have an hour quota, right? So they can only have a certain amount of hours. People who are more experienced, they're gonna do more shit in less hours. So like when people like me come on, who are new, and then I'm gonna leave in the summer. I mean, not like everyone does that, but still, when new people come on, it kind of helps, I guess. But, like, it doesn't really, because, okay, buddy. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, I mean, I kind of don't have the brain to do both gaming and the explaining. Is that, like, yeah, we're new, so we're gonna be less efficient. But like, since I'm leaving in this fall, then they're gonna be back down, and they're gonna have the same problem with the new associate. And right now, we've got the same problem with a lot of fucking people, because it is the summer rush. We get more people, and we get more, you know, more sales in the summer. That's how it works. But the more people do not equate to the more sales, because the more people are almost always going to be new people. Or more specifically, you don't necessarily get more people so much as you get more hours. But what that means is could be a couple things. Either it means that people who are part-time are going to get more. It means people who are part-time are going to get more hours, or it means you're going to get more people, right? And obviously, the better thing would be that people who are part-time get more hours. But that's rough because everywhere wants more. It's, like, not all people who are part-time can really do that. They don't have the time to do that. That's why they're part-time. Or some people who are part-time, they want hours all the time, which is also pretty understandable. And when the hours get cut back, they just aren't happy about that. And they do whatever they can to get their hours back. Or just fucking leave for another job where you get better hours. I mean, my boss was talking about this before. He was, so he was essentially, his boss did not like him. That's all I'm going to say about that. They had some altercations. He was an associate, so he was in a similar position to me, except he wasn't actually working on freight yet. But his boss did not like him. So what he did is he went on to the freight team, because the freight team would mean that he had a different boss, and then hopefully he'd be able to actually get full-time job. Right, yeah, no. Since his boss didn't like him, he was kept on part-time. He wanted to move to full-time, but his boss was like, no. And then kept coming up with different reasons, right? And he moved to freight, right, in order to stop, so he could get a full-time job. And, it took a while, of course, because he still had to build his rep with the new boss, but it happened. Okay. Can we, like, actually kill you, please? That'll be nice. But, like, yeah. But then he got his, on his freight, he got his new job. Sorry. Worked hard. On freight, he got full-time. Because, again, the new boss. Except then, some complicated shit happened, and then he ended up doing some other stuff. I forgot the rest, but he ended up, like, what was it? Like, it wasn't just his boss that hated him. Specifically, also, like, the store manager hated him. So when he wanted to move up again, then he left. He tried to move up again, but he had to had to move. I don't know. I don't know specifically what it was, but, like, he had to move stores, basically, to do that, which was kind of awesome. And then immediately at the store, basically, I don't know. He's just, I admire him because he works very hard, and well, admire hard work despite being very lazy. I mean, hell, all of my friends and family and pretty much everyone who knows me well knows that I'm not exactly the most thorough or, well, not thorough. I can be very thorough. It's just getting me started that usually is the trouble. Once I start, like, especially for, cleaning being a great example, like, I like, hold on, let me just choose these upgrades. Yeah, it's just getting me started that's difficult. So, like, I'm in it, cleaning my room was a great example. I didn't really clean my room very often. I've always been messy. Well, it's not that I'm messy so much as, like, it accumulates over time, and I don't. Can you? Okay. Yeah, it accumulates over time. And since it, like, it builds up, and I don't really clean it until I'm kind of forced to clean it. But then once I decide to clean it, then I'll clean until it's clean. Or, well, okay. That's what I would like to say, but usually it ended up. Look, it's complicated, but basically, I blame my parents for a lot of it. I mean, yes, the mess was made by me. I cleaned that part up. I actually, it's complicated, but I used to live in a, like, it was just the basement area. It wasn't actually like, imagine me as the person who sleeps on the couch, except instead of the couch, it was a beanbag. And instead of the living room, it was the basement. That made it kind of worse, because the basement is, it's always been my parents' dumping ground. Fortunately, when we moved, our old basement, before we moved, when we lived in, oh yeah, I can't say where we lived. When we lived in our previous house location, the point is, it was totally filled with shit. It was filled with boxes. So we lived at that house for what, like 12 years? And it was filled with boxes the whole fucking time. Moving boxes. From when we lived in Ohio. We moved from Ohio, and moving boxes stayed in the damn basement, unopened, for 12 years. Like, that's just an example. In our newer basement, it's a lot better for a couple of reasons. First of all, like, the basement is a lot bigger in the new house. Oh wait, I can charge. I forgot about that. Yeah. First of all, the newer basement is a lot bigger, right? But also, oh baby. Yeah. The newer basement is a lot bigger. And also it's like nicer. and it's in two separate rooms. We've got the classic concrete basement, and then we've got another room in the basement, which is really nice, and it's like carpeted and all that junk. It was empty for about a year, 3 years. It was empty. It was nice. It was nice because like we could like play around and actually do shit that took a lot of space in there. But slowly began accumulating shit for various reasons. One of the main reasons is just because there was so much shit in the concrete part of the basement that we started having to put shit in the main part of the basement. The other reason is because we started buying frickin' furniture for down there, which can't, it's not my house. It's not really my right to say what should go in the basement, even though spend most I was the person who spent the most time down there, but it's not my house, is my point. So it's understandable that she wanted to buy. Oh my god. Okay, she wanted to buy stuff for down there. It's just I thought it was better without shit. Having a nice empty room. Sure, you don't have furniture, but like, so okay, it's not gonna be where you go to sit down and watch TV. But it's never going to be that in the first place because we have TV and a couch upstairs. Easier to get to because there's less stairs. It's closer to the damn front door. You can actually see the sun. Like, there's so many reasons that it's better. And I stand by that because they still spend all their time upstairs, even after getting furniture and a TV and all that good junk downstairs. I mean, I agree with getting a TV downstairs. But we already had a couple couches, and then they got more furniture for down there, and I'm like, okay. They're like, okay, it's for parties, and I'm like, nah, it's not for parties. Because, okay, sometimes people go down there during parties, but usually we just stay upstairs. There's enough room upstairs. Downstairs, just like, yeah, but I liked it being open because it's just somewhere where you can do things. Like, it's not like okay, not really stuff that my parents would want to do, but like stuff that like kids would want to do, you know. It was a bigger problem back when I actually like well, I guess a lot of that dying away was because we didn't have the ability to do it. But some part of it, of course, was probably that I got older. But we used to play like pillow fights and shit down there. Not just pillow fights, but like cardboard fights and other shit. Because it's a nice big ass open room. And sometimes you don't want to be outside. You just want to be somewhere where it's nice and cool. So that's another part about that. It's great. It's always like 65 degrees down there, which is amazing. And that's another reason why my mom doesn't come down there. She likes it to be like 80, so she bought like a heated blanket so that for when she goes downstairs, she can she can actually live down there without freezing to death. Kind of great. Ow. Shit. Okay, let's actually spend some of our upgrades instead of fucking dying like an idiot with like 4 upgrades. Okay, sure, the ability is great. Okay, okay, this is great. This boss is actually pretty tough. Has a wide variety of attacks that can be pretty deadly. He gains quite a few adds that also can be deadly. Although, to be fair, we're shooting out a lot of projectiles right now, so hopefully adds shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, see, look at this. Normally, one of the best ways to dodge things is just going off the side of the screen like fucking Pac-Man, but it's dudes around the edge of the screen, so you can't fucking do that. kind of douchey. He's supposed to be like the main boss, and that's why he's actually like difficult. But you know, oh fuck, you know, round 100 and all that. But yeah, sorry. What was I talking about? The basement, doing shit down there. We stopped doing shit down there. I mean, well, we still hang out down there, but like most, yeah, but mostly like I don't know. It just started feeling with it. Another thing that was really bad was my parents' wedding. So a lot of shit got bought for the wedding. It was awesome. Like, let's be real here. One of my favorite, okay, so how I spent most of my parents' wedding was manning the confection, not what do you call concession stands. There we are. That word. That's a hard word to say. I think it's not that hard, but you know, manning the concession stands because they got like carnival-esque concession stands, but like they bought them because my mom. Okay, I don't know. It's fine, but like, and those aren't even that bad. I still think a lot of those are nice. Like popcorn maker. Regrettably, I will say it's used a lot. I dislike popcorn because it gets stuck between my teeth, but it is popcorn is pretty, you know, hype for most people. You know, most people like popcorn a lot. So that is one of the ones that gets used a lot. Uh, but like some of them are pretty much useless, and then we've never gotten rid of them, even though like they never get used. They just sit down there and do nothing. Takes up space. This is like these are like first world problems. We have these. They're not like first. They are first world problems, but still, they are problems. There are fucking like this is how hoarders are made. Like when you look at a hoarder, they have so much shit. It looks like a shithole, right? But it's not because they're poor. It's because they have so much shit. Like, well, okay, I'm sure a lot of the times it is because they're. A lot of the time it is because they're poor, but like, it's not. You can't. I don't know. I mean, it's not even. You know, I'm out of there now. Not, not my problem now. That's what I did my time. I did my time. Now I'm out of there. Now I get to be poor. Going to college. Oh shit. Oh, this is fine. Okay, cool. But like, yeah, going to college. But you know, it's just. Oh, the black hole. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, oh, amazing. It's great. Well, this build is popping off. This is a really good run, by the way, despite the fact that I've been talking, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess, look, I've seen both sides of the equation. I've seen what a nice house looks like, because I'm living in one right now. And, and by nice, I mean clean. Honestly, you can have a nice house that's not huge. Although, to be fair, I don't actually... My... I don't have a very good sense of money right now, because I haven't... God damn it. Everything that comes out of my mouth sounds like the same damn thing. But here's my point. I haven't, like... I just don't have a very good sense of money. But, like, my point is... my dad's house, it's a lot nicer. Okay, because like they have the same thing. Another basement that's well, okay, it wasn't. It's not as nice as the one at mom's because the one at mom's actually is carpeted. There was some shitty ass like weird old rotting vinyl when we moved in. It was so dumb. And now it's been replaced by new, nicer vinyl, which is nice, but still so dumb. I mean, that was, that's one of the reasons why you buy houses. Why? And that's one of my dad's things. He likes buying houses and then like renovating him. Although he complains about it all the time. He likes doing shit, but then he complains about doing shit. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, that's why the house is nice and tidy. Because like, Dad would not live in a house that's not tidy. It just wouldn't happen. He would see that there's shit to be done, and then he would do it. Because that's just like his thing. I think it's honestly, I don't. I got more. I feel like I got more of my lazy, more of my like doing shit genes from mom, because I like being methodical and doing shit like efficiently, but I don't like when I see a messy room, I don't feel an urge to clean it, and I feel like my dad and like my uncle and some of those people, they just like have to clean, which is fine with me. I'm not, obviously, it's not a bad thing. It's actually better than like me, how I act, but still, it's just interesting how, people are that different. Well, I mean, Dude, this is a great upgrade. Shoutouts to this upgrade. Not only does it give you more shields, but also it saves your ass when you fucking die. But like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, how some people can be like, no, I guess it's just people are different. I don't have any other thing to say about that. It's like, it's one of the reasons my dad's house is so nice. I mean, hell, he'll come into my room and they'll be like, there's one bowl and two, like, Gatorade bottles in my room right now. But, like, if he came down here, he would definitely get, like, he would, he would take them upstairs and then immediately afterwards he would complain to me. Most of the time, he complains to me about doing the shit that I should be doing, yes, but, like, bro, I don't want to, like, like, when I came, I'll take it up there eventually. This is, I'm trying to get better at least, hopefully. That's my plan. I can't be like this. My thoughts on this now are, I can't be like this when I go to college, I'm gonna have a roommate. The roommate is not gonna like me doing this shit that I'm doing now. So I actually have to be clean. So hopefully I can get myself some good habits now. Actually, you know what? Here's a pledge from Mason. After I finish this video, I'm gonna take my garbage upstairs. It'll be great. I'll probably bring more garbage back down. But, like food and shit, I eat in my room most of the time. Which is just, eh. That is one thing that, like, mom, she loves eating together. So, like, we wouldn't always eat at the dinner table. But, my dad's dinner table is almost never used as a table. Well, as a dinner table. I guess it's used as a table, but, like, you know the point. The point is it's not used as a dinner table. But at my mom's, like, probably 2, 3 times a week, we would eat at the dinner table. And it's not that at my dad's we don't, like, cook home food. We still cook home food, all nice and shit. But like, we just don't eat at the table. Or I guess they do. Usually they'll eat upstairs at the coffee table in front of the TV, which is another thing that my mom, you know, our dining room table is not in front of the TV at mom's, but at dad's the dining. Sorry, at dad's the dining room table is also not in front of the TV, but we don't eat at it, so you know it's a moot point. But the point is we don't like. The point is to like talk to each other, which is like a classic. You know, you see it on TV. It's real. It's just, you know, I don't know. Of course, another part about that at my dad's is that for a long, most of the time at my dad's, it's just him and his partner, or well, it was for a long time. Except I would come on the weekends, right? Because I would commute. Well, I wouldn't commute. My dad would commute and then bring me to his house, which there were some words said about that this summer, but you know, it happens. But the point is, now it's not like that. So, you know, maybe, well, it's not like that in a way. Of course, it's still me and them, and they had a child, but it's still just a baby. And you know, you can't really eat at the table with a baby. Well, I mean, you can, just baby is not going to be eating anything. Because it's, and like, we're talking like really, really young child, not like eating like good, no baby food, just milk. So like, it's still kind of the same. I mean, I live there, but you know, again, I work at night, so it's not like I'm usually awake during the day to eat at the table. But like, wait, I don't know. When it's still weird, just how different it is here. That was like, I don't know. Jesus Christ, bro, can you leave me alone, bro? Yeah, I don't know. I've run out of shit to say about my home life now. I mean, it's not, everything is still going well. It's cool. Just, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, 4 upgrades, please. What the fuck? Hold on, how's it going? Nope, that's not great. Boss damage only hurts nearby, so... Wait, what? What is... Wait, hold on, what is greater? I don't know which is greater. Damn it, I don't know what's greater right now. This is so sad. Because I would love to have more shields. Okay. Ooh. What the hell? I don't need this. I actually would like this. No, I don't need this. Never mind. I don't have any shield effects. Hold on a second, let me see. You know what? Let's just take this. Because we don't really want any of these. So hopefully it'll be in our favor because we won't get offered any of those, I guess. And now I'm smaller, which is kind of a good thing, I guess. It doesn't really matter because like, sorry, I went silent. I went freaking dead silent for a minute there. It's just I'm thinking. And I don't really have a good segue to go into right now. Talking about the game. I found this one on YouTube. Watching Aliens Rock, how I find almost all my games. Not really specifically from Aliens Rock, although a lot have been. But from, you know, YouTubers in general. That's honestly how I live most of my life. I literally, it's in my schedule to watch YouTube every day. During my damn lunch break, I watch YouTube. What I do. But, you know, to be fair, during my lunch break, there's not much else to do. I mean, you can watch the TV, but what's on TV there is, oh my Jesus Christ, always terrible. But, like, there's no point. Because it's like garbage. Today wasn't that bad. It was at least interesting, although I had no idea what was going on. Jesus Christ, these guys are popping off, bro. They are firing a lot and going. But, yeah. And today was really nice. Well, not nice. Today was weird. I went to bed at 4 p.m. Right. And I'm like, so usually I'll go to bed a bit later, like, you know, because I gotta make my video and do other shit. I'll go to bed at like 5 a.m. Like, that's, oh my Jesus Christ, I'm getting cremated, bro. What the frick? Leave me alone! Okay, well, oh shit, this is the end. Okay, well, that was the end of the run, and 40 minutes, oh my Jesus Christ, that was a 40-minute run. Alright, so, let me finish my thought at least. Jesus, stop exploding, what the fuck? It just keeps going. The explosions never stop. Okay. Oh, nope, they literally never stop, because this guy just keeps going and shooting. Okay, that's fine. He's freaking teabagging me, bro. Okay, well... Yeah, here's the... So I went to bed at 4 a.m. And I got up. No, sorry. Usually I set an alarm. Right, because I'm worried that I won't wake up before work. But this time I'm like, okay, it's 4 a.m. I would literally have to sleep 13 hours to be late for work. But then I was waking up, you know, and it was sunny outside like it always is when I wake up. So I wasn't thinking anything different. But I was like, okay, I should probably check what time it is to see how long I've slept. Because if I haven't slept for long enough, I'm going to sleep more. But if I have slept for long enough, I'm going to wake up. Because you know, sometimes I wake up and I don't feel tired. But, like, I should definitely be sleeping more. So, like, if I wake up too early, I will actually just flat out go back to sleep. But, like, you know. This time, that's what I was checking to do. But I looked at the clock, and it was frickin' 5 p.m. I slept for 13 hours, which was awesome. And probably because I skipped one night of sleeping this weekend, all of my sleeping periods, well, it caught up with me in a day. It was weird. That's what I've been doing for the past couple weekends, and it's what I'm going to keep doing for the foreseeable future, because it allows me to stay awake during the day. On Friday, I don't go to sleep. And then I just stay awake all day. Then I can shift my schedule 6 hours forward. Or like, I don't know, however many hours forward so that it works out. And then on Monday when I go back to work, I've already slept at a nice time. And then you know, everything is nice. And that works fine, but like, it's weird. And it was just weird that I slept for 13 hours, because I woke up and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I probably should have set an actual alarm so I don't, oversleep. I probably won't. I might. I'll definitely set an alarm today, but we'll see how it goes. How tired I am next time. I really hit the grind on the weekend though, building that reactor. Anyway, guys, signing off. See you tomorrow.